Hello? Yes.
Log from here now. Log in the open internet. I make us give me.
Give me my request. I don't know touch and embedded. I should see me don't set.
And this don't go this way. Don't come.
You from the police.
Don't come. You don't come.
Hello?
David!
Yeah?
David!
Hello? Okay. The sound like come from
David!
Go analog and embedded me.
You know, when I go, logo.
Yeah, no, analog is go from embedded.
David! Okay, you go to bed now.
I don't know.
I'm not concerned to it. Let's have a request for the next one. Let's have this one. David!
So when I call you when someone and that's okay, when they do live, and then they go and somewhere and send so that's enough because they go.
Yes, it's in embedded with you. Where you call me, that's a question to stop what I check you. You be embedded.
No, they sound they go on.
No, they go live.
The sound they go.
That's something they can say.
They connect it. It didn't know already.
And they also have the align the good time. Tell them, let me go. Yeah, this is no, I just wanted that. So stop it. Yeah.
What no look at here. Say about this, yeah. Say I come here.
Yeah, don't go live now. To the specs for this. Secgen. Mogo banner. 1 2 mic test. Mogo. We'll go open it later. We'll go near there now. We'll go move now. We'll go move.
Talk to the police.
Man, can talk to the
police.
You got a fire, not the motor. Got a fire. So we can do open it later now. We'll join it later. Say well, we'll wait for the peace presidential candidates. We might be doing verification, doing registration.
We continue with our CCC. So we will tell the police.
You see, cameraman. How get long life?
The energy didn't let us in our water. So, I should just die.
They call me away.
Well, Fambulem, within the Mafa field, now as you see, the APC presidential candidates now in just they arrive, they come for votes now the Mafa field. This Mafa field also now they be register, now they can do a verification. So now they come for votes now. Now this Mafa field as you see, this now the convoy of the APC presidential candidates. Dr. Samora Kamara, just they making way now. They making way now for inside the Mafa field. Now they making way now. At the vehicle this way he use. They say security. At the vehicle this he use. Now you see the security and also with some supporters. Also we there with them. Now, as you see, this is the vehicle of Dr. Samora Kamara. It is ready now. It is ready now for come out now. It is ready now for come out now. Just they calm down the vehicle. Just they calm down the vehicle now. Just they calm down the vehicle. Dr. Samora just calm down the vehicle now. They try for making way now. They try for making way to the police station. Making way now to the police station. As you see now, you see the crowd, everybody now they round the APC presidential candidate Dr. Samora Kamara. We see people now we they with them. Now they get some direction from some officials who say if go vote. Now they get direction from some officials now. As they see now, Dr. Samora Kamara, they are coming now with in family, they with in wealth, where they are coming now. As they see now, Dr. Samora, they try for making way. It just don't wait for in wealth. They with in woman now. As they see now, a day Dr. Samora day with in woman and also with in Gal Pikin. Now they go for they come for votes. As they see. No. David, more telephone no. Now, the APC presidential candidates, they are coming with in wealth and also with in Gal Pikin. Now, we don't do now. Now, as you see now, it's still a try for making way. Now, the polling center, it's try for making way. Try for making way now the polling center. It's still the making way. It's still the try for making way. It's still it. It's still a try for making way to the center. Vote is still a try for making way to the center. It's still a try for making way. It's still a try for making way to the center. David, calm down. Take position.
Why don't you seem like in get for stop work?
Take position.
Because
David, I'm going to engage. Okay.
You don't see, oh God! You don't spend it for all the security.
It's still a try for making way to to the polling center. As you see, crowd now, they with their way are coming in with some of his supporters and self. They are coming in with in Wef, Madam Elizabeth, Samora Kamara, and also with Pekin in big girl Pekin that are coming in to the center na Mafa Phil na yaso Usai Nade Dr. Samora Kamabi register, they do in verification. And now he can cast in votes today. It's still a try for making way. 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 Still a try for making way to the center. Still a try for making way to the center.
Sammy, I've been only yonder from you know now that and you are used yonder so yeah, because you are not able to pass here.
There's still the discussion with some officials there.
Watch. Hey, above case. No. You're not one.
As you see, Dr. Samora still Tinab Nadu, they get some discussion with some of the officials and do some verification now as they ready for casting votes. But as you see now, the crowd the focus now don't they on some kind of verification they only they verify now in card. They verify in card now as you see now verification they do now. They verify in card now.
Is there that location? Yeah, no. How the person can pass a woman and can
Excuse me.
We do verification now as see it waits now patiently for Mexican casting votes now as
let the pine come first.
Officer, don't you inside the
so Samora still the waits for Menengo Gam and the direction for Mexico go votes now. It enter the center now for come vote. It enter the center now. It enter now. Now it don't begin the verification process. They don't begin the verification process.
Samoa, Matthew Wilson, Kamara. Voter number. ID card number. Hey, bro, now 591. Officer. Ballot box.
Now there they can go so but they outside the far they go, the far down and they go.
The voter register, just don't take your name down. From the voter register, they don't know the first process. They don't know the first process. And now they continue now the process. They don't verify. Still now they continue with the process. They just don't verify. Now they can't for me then get the ballots. They get the ballots now. For make it can go for cast in votes. Now one of the presiding officer from ECSL.
Now the candidates then is, you go choose which one you think say you want here.
For presidential?
Yeah, presidential.
So I will choose your one.
Yes, sir.
All right. You name the
I don't know, sir. It's not the presidential.
All right, so now give access to the ballot box, please.
This now for the honorables there. I'll follow and so where you reach, now so happy you follow there.
You only hold on for us. Where the ballot come up for us, they'll go back and say, anybody for kind side. You know, let anything go happen now with the ballot box. So please, yeah.
Can you go first?
Yes, second.
No, you can go first, go cast it, from there you put
all right,
on
so let's give the parrot, please.
From there they will show you the next step.
No, stop. Marine, stop.
David, let me tell you.
Marine, stop. Marine, stop.
David, let me cover the. David, just set so. Now say they can put. Set so, please. Now this we need. Now, Dr. Samora, they vote now. They don't get two of the ballot papers. Then get the presidential, also with the parliamentary. Now, it is cast in vote now. It is cast in vote now as it is do in voting now. The casting votes now. Somewhere the casting votes now. The casting votes now. It was somewhere the casting votes now. Now it votes for the presidential and the parliamentary. Now it votes so now it can drop now the it can drop now the box. So let's Marine. Tablik, please. Now, they don't vote for the presidential, and now they don't also vote for the parliamentary. Now they drop them now in the various boxes. The presidential, parliamentary. Okay, we're not clear now. Let's go. We will still continue now for vote now for the council. For the council, the ballot now for the council. They can vote for the local council. I see Ngambiem now. Ngambiem. Telerange America candles. Now the the presiding officer from ECSL, now the show how to go vote for the councillor. Don't get in sleep now. You don't show him full away. Go don't vote. And now they can cast in vote for the local council. Now they do in voting for the local council. They do voting for the local council. They do voting. Now they do the voting for the local council. Now the APC presidential candidates, the casting vote for the council. Council. Okay. They come for vote for the local council. They vote now 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 for the local council. Now they don't put the ink now in finger. This now the ECSL indelible ink now where they don't give. They don't vote down now. They don't vote now for first for the presidential. They don't vote for the parliamentary, and it just don't vote now for the local council. They don't vote for the local council now. Aside for the local council, they vote for the mayor. If you vote for the mayor, you vote for the councillors. Now that's now it just don't do. Now they put the ink in hand in the ECSL indelible ink, where they don't put in finger for sure say don't vote down. Don't vote down. Vote down. Just don't vote down.
Eyes on the ball. Why not just focus now?
Yeah, that's good.
Pull an agent. Eyes on the ball.
We are here. What are the boy name?
Samura don't vote down. Now we expect for address the media. Finger of voting, I don't show. Don't show him finger. Don't show him finger. Don't votes. Don't show him finger now. They watch now. What's I doing? Okay. Now it come. Don't vote now. They wave now.
Dr. Kamara, what's your response to today's voting?
Okay. They wave now. Dog. Yes. Good afternoon. Yeah. Good afternoon. Now you just don't cast the vote. So what can I say?
It's okay. You want to go inside now?
Now it is ready now for car address. Now the yes. They ready for car address the press. They ready for car address the press. Okay, listen now.
I want to address the media.
Now the president candidate address the media.
Yes, I want to address the media. My own observations. And when we wait now, when we the rush. Oh my, you will be small. Okay, now steady. He will not listen to me. He will not record anything if you don't keep quiet. If you not keep quiet, I'm not going to record anything. You want me to start? Do you want me to start? Okay. You all know who I am, not so? You all know who I am. You all know that I'm me. Samura Kamara, presidential candidate for the All People's Congress Party, APC. I don't come vote na Mafa field. Now, I give you now the immediate observations. First and foremost, I think we got to do better. Any side we get multiple polling stations in the center. The layout of the polling stations is not conducive. They are too close and a lot of congestion there. So I will not be surprised if confusion there. You understand what I say?
Yes, I understand.
How many polling stations are here in this center? 9, not so? Yes, the way they line them so, I not think say a right. This field they are too big, therefore don't space them. You understand? Give them enough space so that when they go vote in one polling station, you know they disturb you how they go vote in the other station. They're too close. That's one observation. The next one, I don't hear a lot of reports. One of them is about the late start. This late start, it don't begin from the toll dupan registration, till we go pan verification, till we go pan the ID card collection. We have to do a lot of improvement. You understand? I don't think say it right. On average, we get over 2.5 hours late start. We say 7 to 5. Some stations 30 there, they say they don't even start itself. So which means we get to go overnight, possibly next tomorrow or tomorrow. But what ECSL must assure us that everybody waiting at the area for vote is for vote, no matter when. No matter when. Because an entire they make with the suspect say rigging they take place.
So Doc, with all length.
Let me finish, please. You understand? So I don't give you two. My observations and one report about the late start. There are stations where there is some center they say they vote not started. And what's the time now? It's going to 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock. So from 7 to 1 o'clock, almost hour lateness one day. We not calculate them. You the pressmen, make sure you give accurate information to the people of Sierra Leone. You are not working for Samura Kamara, and you must not be seen to be working for SLPP of Madabi. You are working for the people of Sierra Leone. Now there is another. Okay, I've talked about my initial observations that the polling stations are too close. They should have given a lot of spacing on the polling stations. You understand? Hygienically, environmentally, when they're clustered like this, it's difficult. You don't breathe fresh air. And this field is too large. It's too wide. You understand? The next one, we're talking about the late start. On average, there's lateness of over 2 hours. This is not good. Even when you are compensating for time loss, you must make sure that there is adequate protection of the voters and of the staff, because you are moving into the night. You must have adequate lighting. What if it rains? I mean, the way I see the polling stations prepared, if it rains here, you disrupt the whole process. There will be no voting. And this again is a food for thought why we hold these elections during the rainy season. It's a food for thought. The next area I want to talk about, probably it is not for here, it is mainly for Southeast. We still have problems accessing our agents, our candidates, our supporters accessing polling stations and polling centers in Pujahu and Moyamba. It is not right. It is not right. And if these people do not access, these centers or polling stations, I cannot see how you declare these elections to be free and fair. You cannot. Okay? In the Southeast, we have 7 districts. I think we have mentioned this to all election observers, international observers, that they must pay due attention. So how supporters of the All People's Congress, the staff of the All People's Congress, agents of the All People's Congress are being deprived to access the polling centers and the polling stations in the Southeast, particularly Bonth and Pujahun. I want them to realize, I addressed them yesterday, that we are all Sierra Leoneans. Let them vote for Sierra Leone. Vote for Sierra Leone. Let your conscience vote for Sierra Leone. The 4th area I want to address, I've just been informed that there are stations, there are certain centers where the presidential and mayoral ballots are not available. I don't know whether members of the press here have heard about that. I think we have to correct that. You don't allow voting unless all the ballot papers for all the candidates are available. They are present. Otherwise, if you allow partial voting, it will be difficult for a voter to come back and vote for an absent candidate. Now, on the south side, they say, where you go vote, the presidential ballots no there, no vote. Wait till they give them all. I can't just know. Then give me them all. I vote because now 1 10 no more than they mark this ink. If you come back, you say, oh, I don't come here. I'm not being vote for the president because they will not give paper. Then go deny you, and they get that for deny you. So all the voters across the country, make sure say, I can't have and give me 4 sets of ballot papers. 1 for the president, 2 for the mayor. For the Freetown. If you don't apply, they must give 1 for the chairman of council. Then give me another 1 for the councillors. And not so. So do ya? I mean, APC, where they go vote, we say now 444. We're not the left hand one behind. Now, another concern where I read this morning, I have not proved it, but I heard it, that there's a discrepancy in the final voter register. That's given to the political parties which they are using and the one which NEC officials are using. And that's why over the months, we have been complaining that a final voter registration is not only for political parties, it's for the general public, for every voter. And these final voter registers must be published way ahead of the elections, so as to give people time to go and verify where the names are, whether the names are. Now you see the problems. You don't come and verify here on the day of voting. In Liberia, I've just seen voter register being published for the elections in October. They've all been pasted. Everybody can go there and check. Why not Sierra Leone? What's happening to us? And all of this borders on the reputation and credibility of the Chief Electoral Commissioner, his commissioners, and the commission itself. They are not serving political parties. They are not serving presidential candidates. They are serving the people of Sierra Leone. The people of Sierra Leone is paying for their salaries for everything they do. Again, I'm emphasizing this. We had raised issue about the professionalism of the ECSL staff. I want to repeat this again. APC, we don't raise concerns. We don't complain. We don't raise concerns, say ECSL, we still suspect them. You know they go sometimes for go vote, ballot paper, boxes, and not they come. 30 days society, ballot boxes not arrive it. So they come, mayoral, presidential, voting material, no they. I hope say it will stop. Then the last concern, I don't hear about, I don't see clips on social media, ballot stuffing. They say they don't begin to identify, they don't begin to observe, say there are certain stations where they don't already detect ballot stuffing. Do you win elections properly? When you win elections properly, you go get confidence for serving people them properly. You don't want to be a rogue winner. You don't want to be a rogue parliamentarian. You don't want to be a rogue president. You want to be a president of the people. Let the will of the people make you the president. Not the will of ECSL. Not the will of rigging makes you president. If you're not president outside the will of the people, then you are not a president for Sierra Leone. You are not a president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. Here in Sierra Leone, we are governed by the will of the people.
So, Doc, with all concern there, yes, with all concern we don't raise, the confidence of winning the election. With all challenge we don't raise, is still confidence of winning the election?
I'm very confident, because if I not been get confidence, if they not been afraid of me, they not for do all the time I talk so. If they do ballot stuffing because they afraid say Samura Kamara go beat me.
Why say you
not so? I don't pass that stage. I'm sorry. I'm not campaigning now. If you don't there, you have not understood why Sierra Leoneans should choose me. It's your problem. You should have understood. You are a media man. You know how many months we've been going around the country. So you tell me now why you will not vote for me.
That's by the APC presidential candidate. Just don't address the press and also respond to some questions. Then so far, just don't respond to some questions. Then at the APC presidential candidate, we just don't respond to some questions. Then now, these are the APC presidential candidates. Now they're ready now for left now. He just don't cast a vote and he don't talk to the media. He don't talk to the media. Now they go now inside. They go inside in vehicle. They go inside in vehicle now. They go beat selfie. Now it's happening. Now that. What are they? What are one? Now the place looks still chaotic. The place still looks chaotic. I see the Yeri. Now the place looks chaotic. Now they talk now to election observers them now. They talk to election observers. They talk to election observers them now. Election observers there now. Talk to election observers there now. Talk to election observers there now. They take pictures with the election observer network. Now the election observers from Liberia now when they stand with a network of observers them, a network of observers there now. It's still a showing finger. Still a showing finger. Well now so it look like also now the Mafa field. Now I say look. At the Mafa field, and now it's time to enter in vehicle. It's time for enter in vehicle now. It's time for enter in vehicle. It's time for enter the vehicle now. They don't vote them. They don't address the press and erase some issues, including the late start of voting. Also, you say some centers them say they get a report of say they not count with all the material them. It says some then go give for the presidential for the council they not get the other one them for give. Well these are some of the concerns and raised. Also they allege a point finger say they allege now that's now so it will look like the Mafa field now also Regent Road Lumbly who side the APC presidential candidate Dr. Samura Kamara don't cast in votes. They don't vote for the president, they don't vote for the parliamentary, they don't vote for the mayor and self, they don't vote for the councillors. immediate after that, he be engage the press for give updates about the observation. Also, he start generally say the process. He don't vote them, but he raise some concerns them we get for do concern of late starts, and also he raise concern of some sites, some centers them no to all the ballot paper and day. So this all now some of the concerns that we raise, but now so it look like that the Mafa feel who say the APC presidential candidates don't vote them. Now it left now the Mafa field. Now it go now they left the Mafa field who say it get some security them where they with now so also the Mafa field. So, but after them, the kitchen.
Yes. No, listen, I read you me listen now.
No, but it's clean, eh?
Clean, yes.
Okay.
You do live right now. The corner station now. Good already.
For now, the weather clear. Now, if say light no day, we take all the 4 lights the day to go put our day.
But we go on show how you can accept this. People don't see how we can learn the take counting the staff.
Yeah, but the accreditation is not for penetrate and do the process. We can get a snapshot even with the accreditation because not everybody one million get some free number. So the main mandate for all the giving for media. They're giving the media for my camera, observe my other dollars.
I said we don't start here so we learn some I want to really for thank you on this.
Kill with it, no problem. Kill with it. Yeah. Now they take a photo, what he said. The camera can be in this one. Analyze it.
No. So you go for Canada media?
No, look at. No, look at.
What's the phone on that?
You want to go to I don't do so fast. No, I can't give her. No, I know that. No, do responsibly. No, do responsibly, please. No. Do responsibly, please. I want.
Yes, sir.
I want that.
Excuse me, sir.
I don't want no, stop me.
Now would tell you,
Please. I love so.
I go down there, you get the moment, you. Sir, you want to snap, eh? Okay. You want to snap. Hello. Of course, we don't come to the climax of the voting process, especially na Ibi Williams, Dwazak, and also between Dwazak and that of England. Specifically, the voting process ends by 5:30, and as I speak to presently, officers and they are around, party agents and they are around, ECSL also people and they are around. Presently, they're on the counting process. So this is how the process don't they carry on at this particular place and this particular point in time. So from here, presently, if you don't have different centers, then presently they do counting. And in this particular South, so specifically, they get 4 stations wherein they deal with voting process them. So just as the message go, this is a peaceful process where everything for go on and everything for go within the law. And this particular point in time again, as I say, we can't take the camera, we don't go inside the county and take place. But of course, we go show a bit of it, let us know how process don't they go on. And also other areas, because initially according to ACSL, voting for stop 5, here specifically they stop 5:30. And I believe in other police stations and other centers then also don't conclude the voting process. One of the most important things where they do now is the counting process, where indeed at this process they determine for know how best Sierra Leone people they don't speak, how best Sierra Leone people they don't make the decision of who that they believe say go serve as the leader who can take them through. So that's how we will continue for the Guna updates as we then Ibi Williams. School in New England. So as I say, when I see around the place almost on the empty. Initially we can they see the place full, everybody they all for make them come cast them ballots. Make them come do waiting section 5 of the Constitution, where say indeed power are the people and then they give for let anybody get authority, for let anybody get power, for let anybody get the legitimacy. So these 9 people at this particular point, and also the country as a whole, don't demonstrate inside today's voting process. So let us see how best we go take on through as soon as they see clearly security forces and they are around, and also party agents and be there. I meant to understand say 2 be there around, but you only permit 1 for day in, whilst the other and go there around for the observe, for see waiting and waiting they go on. But specifically the process as soon all they see clearly. It is peaceful and everything they go on without any problem as we see the process they continue. So when I continue to stay with me as we wrap up with this particular elections coverage, not only will we full time today, but we see additionally as soon as they see the camera in the process they're going presently for see how best the counting will take place. Party agents, as I said, them the inside ECSL people also there around, and all those who be say they get the mandate for the inside, they all there for CC, then observe the process as the process they carry on. So we do take short moves for see around, for see how the community there at this particular point in time. So when they see the demarcation them initially, where them be non put, before now we are all be full up, where everybody come with great determination for come exercise your rights, where the constitution of Salone we don't give them. But at this particular point in time, just as they say, every beginning it gets an end. So this now the ending part of the voting process today, where everybody don't do them, and then they just as ECSL be advised again, vote careful, go now careful, and also follow the media. So the counting process they go on presently, and we will see again for long. Huge camera also now. Also another station inside the particular center also of the winner E.B. Williams, and we will see the process all the one they will be saying that then for the inside and the party agents, ECSL people, and everybody they carry on for say every table for carry on fine one. So now so the election coverage through this election special program they carry on at this particular point in time where as soon as they see and they show how the voting they go. And of course, then they count. So now so the process don't they go on clearly now, and also now so you don't they go over now other place them. So now then they do the sorting where they sort them out specifically as soon as they see the process clear. Everybody they see how the process they go. So we get party agents them where as I say. Alright, so we'll take a bit of time, let we get understand what they go on inside before we continue the analysis.
Over to the other side. Over to the other side. Come. Over to the other side. Over to the other side. Now you're taking over to the other side. Please, Rebel, take me. You can take me.
Of course, as you can see the process, they continue.